Hello, Charlie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm cool. I'm cool. Where are you right now?
I'm currently in Los Angeles, in my house, just chilling.
Hey, you said you're starting a new chapter in your career right now. I guess in your life too, right?
Right. I mean, I suppose. I think what's interesting is when I first started making music when I was 18, I kind of looked like this. I had like really big hair and really dark eyes. And so it's funny to sort of go back to that version of myself, which maybe is like the truest version.
Yeah, a
Um,
little darker, you think?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I think my soul is just dead inside.
You always let the good ones go?
Yeah. I mean, I think I definitely am attracted to things and people who are maybe bad for me, because it's fun. And I think everybody has been through that kind of experience at least once in their life before, like moving away from something that's safe and pure and good and running towards something that's dangerous. So yeah, it's definitely from experience.
Can we talk a little bit about what's coming, about your upcoming fifth album? Because it's not only about your demons, also about fame, about glamour.
Yeah, I think it's essentially about all of those things and also about love and lust and like all of the deadly sins, I suppose. Like, it's just my life and the roller coaster of it and what it's like to be me. And I've kind of channeled all of the emotions of that into it. And yeah, there are darker moments, but there's also like, I mean, there's a lot of pop moments. It's probably my most pop record that I've made since, I don't know, 2015. So yeah.
And you're working again with Oscar Holter. I guess it's like a no-brainer, right? He produced your big hit 1999.
Yeah, I love Oscar so much. He's such an incredible producer. I love all of the things that we've made together. I love the work that he does with The Weeknd. And I really wanted to make an 80s leaning album. So I knew I had to ask him to be a part of it because he is kind of like king of the 80s sound.
The 80s never live, right? You like the music from the 80s?
Yeah, I do. I do. And you're right, it never dies. So yeah, this song actually came about from a friend of mine sending me the initial idea. And I just fell in love with the idea that was there. So we kind of like, because this was in quarantine, so we were just sending things back and forth to each other. And we kind of completed it like at a distance. I don't know, the song just feels very real to me and really sums up the sonic direction of the album as a whole, I would say.
I want to talk about the video a little bit because first I like the look. Barbarella mixed with Morticia Adams. And the idea of killing your love life and going to the funeral, I think is funny as hell. And I just loved it. How was the process of making the music video? You did that in Mexico, right?
Yeah, we went to Mexico City to shoot. We did a 1 day shoot, which honestly was really crazy because there was so many different setups. There was being in the grave, like the kind of funeral ceremony moment, like the cars. There was just like so much going on. But it was really, really special and everybody worked really hard. Everyone put their like blood, sweat, and tears into the video. And it's crazy that it all sort of came to life just from these drawings that I had done. And it was amazing. Probably like my highlight was getting in the coffin, like and
Yeah.
trying it out. It was really comfortable, actually. So I would highly recommend trying it before you die. It's pretty good.
I don't know if I will do it, but if you say so, I believe you. Was that a real cemetery?
No, you know what? It was actually a youth center, and we just dug a grave in the middle of the garden there, and they were totally fine with that.
I love that you released a dance song because it's what we need right now. It is good to have like a club banger now that the clubs are slowly
Yeah.
like coming back.
But yeah, I definitely want to dance soon. And so I hope that this song can be the soundtrack to that, not only for me, but for many other people.
You have 3 shows. I heard 3 shows with 3 different themes.
It will be cool. I haven't, this will be me performing my album, How I'm Feeling Now, which is an album that I released in quarantine. These will be the only shows that I do for this album. And it's just strange to actually finally be able to perform the songs for people. So I think it's going to be really emotional. But I'm looking forward to it.
I heard that you're a good interviewer and you're into podcasting right now.
So the podcast is called Best Song Ever. And each week, myself and a guest discuss the best songs ever for certain life situations, whether it be the best song ever to cry in the shower to, or the best song ever to play at your funeral, or the best song ever to play at the peak of a party. And each guest has their own, song choices and answers, and we discuss the songs and the reasons why they've chosen them, and that's kind of the podcast. And it's been really cool. I've really enjoyed talking to people and getting to know people, and we've had some really great guests, from Mark Ronson to Addison Rae, Christine and the Queens. Yeah, so I'm enjoying doing it.
So I'm gonna ask now, what is the best song ever for Charli XCX now that she loves hanging out in coffins?
That's a really good question. I think as we're going for like a death theme, it seems, what about Highway to Hell by AC/DC? Because that can be the song that takes me down, drags me down to hell as I go.
Hey, Charli, nice talking to you. It's good to see you.
It's nice to talk to you. I hope you have a good day.
Hey, thank you so much. Have a great one.
Bye.